Hello, I'm Jose. I'm the CEO of knok Healthcare. The idea of knok came up 1 year ago when a 5-year-old had to be seen by 3 different doctors with 3 different diagnoses over the course of 2 weeks. We thought that it doesn't make sense and the primary care model is broken when it's so hard to have an access to consistent doctors with consistent diagnoses over such a short time span for what ended up being a virus. So we came up with the idea of knok. And what is knok? Knok is an app where you can call a doctor in real time for a face-to-face appointment in 3 simple steps. First of all, you see the available doctors to visit you on a map, and you can sort them by distance, so you can always choose the doctor who's closer to you. In a second step, after choosing the doctor, you will see the doctor driving towards you, so you don't feel the anxiety of not knowing how long it will take the doctor to see you. And at the end of the appointment, you'll be able to rate the doctor and share your experience with the whole community of knok users. Knok has launched on the 4th of December, and so far patients are enjoying it a lot. As you can see, we are having growth metrics over 25% week over week since launch. And at this point, we already have 1 life saved, we've had 6 recurrent patients, and all of our appointments have been rating 5 stars by patients. And we have achieved all of this with a €25 marketing budget, basically by boosting our posts on Facebook. Insurers, we have had such a great traction because our business model is a win-win situation for all the components of the value chain. Insurers save up to 20%. Patients pay on average the same or less than they do in a private hospital in a primary care appointment, and doctors make up to 5 times more per appointment than they do by working in private hospitals. And all of this through knok getting a €10 flat fee per appointment, which is enough for us as well. So what knok basically offers is a very big advantage for all of our use cases. Everybody needs time, everybody looks for comfort, everybody looks for proximity. We all want simple ways to get our doctors, and we want simple business models, simple models to attract them to us. Our fundamental users are babies, adults and tourists, or people who are out of town, and elderly people who have trouble moving to a hospital or to a health center. So far, we are growing in Portugal, and we already have a partnership with Group CUF, and where our doctors can refer patients who cannot be seen directly on primary care situations, and we believe we can have a really massive scale. We have already studied in depth the UK market, and we are starting to study the Spanish market, and we are really believing that we can do great things in both markets. In the attached information, we share a lot of information on UK, and in Spain, it suffices to say that it's been local doctors who are calling us, asking us when will we launch knok in Spain. Knok has a great team. There's 8 of us. We have 2 economists, 2 engineers, 2 doctors, and 1 Cambridge PhD and 1 biochemist graduated in PhD in chemistry as well. So we are a very unusual team, but we have a long blend of experiences that we believe is really interesting to deliver the project and to deliver what we have achieved so far with so few resources as we have. What we're trying to raise, and the reason why we're applying to Portugal Ventures, is to raise the €550,000 with fundamentally 4 purposes: to get patients engaged, to increase the number of doctors and increase the geographical scope of knok, aiming to be present everywhere in Portugal, to develop our product to go to meet the needs of both patients and doctors who need an increased investment, and also to develop an MVP so that we are able to launch in the UK. We have presented a lot of information in the attached documents, so please invest in knok and call us for the next stage. Thank you.